Hi, my friends, and welcome to Storytime for the week of January 17th, 2021. My name is Miss April, and I'm the youth librarian at Hutton Public Library. Today, we're going to talk about helping. This week, we celebrate Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was a preacher and a civil rights activist and someone very concerned about the ways that we can help one another. If you come to the library, you'll see that I have a quote I hung several years ago here at in the youth department that says, "Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others?" That is a quote from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And today we're going to try to honor him in a way that we talk about how we also can help one another, because no matter how big or how small you are, you can help others. You really can, and it's a wonderful thing to do. It's good for you too. It's good for your heart to help someone else. All right, I have a couple of songs for you and a story. Well, actually, I have a song, a story, a poem, which we haven't done in a very long time to do a poem, and then a craft. So let's sing together. It's called The More We Sing Together. Are you ready? The more we sing together, 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 the more we sing together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we sing together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we sing together, the happier we'll be. You could change the words in that song to help together, couldn't you? Come together, help together, help each other. The more we help each other, each other, each other. Oh, I like that. Let's try that. We'll just do one little part. The more we help each other, each other, each other, the more we help each other, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we help each other, the happier we'll be. I like that. That's very good. The book I have for you today is about the changes that kids can make. Kids like you. Yes. The ways that you can help others and the changes you can make in the world. It is called If Kids Ran the World by Leo and Diane Dillon. I like this book. All right, let's turn this a little bit so that you can see it, because I see that there's an issue with the lighting in here today. Bring the camera forward. All right. If kids ran the world, we would make it a kinder, better place. Maybe we'd run the world in a big treehouse and everybody would be welcome. We'd take care of the most important things. We know people are hungry, so all over the world, everyone would have enough to eat. The food would taste delicious, and it would make people healthy and strong. Kids who had extra food would help bring it to people who need it. Everyone would have a safe place to live. Bad housing would be fixed, and new housing wouldn't ruin the land or sea. Kids are really gonna run the world in a positive way, I think. No matter how sick people were, they would have the medicine they needed. If you were lonely in a hospital, kids would come visit you and let you play with pets. Somebody friendly would help you with a big smile. Seems like a wonderful place to be. Everyone would laugh a lot more. Kids would have more picnics and games and funny books and movies. People would spend more time playing and less time worrying. No bullying would be allowed. You could climb trees or dress up and dance and sing just for fun. Kids could act very silly. All children would go to good schools where every teacher was nice and had lots of books, music, and art. Classes would be exciting and fun. Schools would serve yummy meals and have great sports and big playgrounds. Kids would love school. People could wear any kind of clothes and no one would tease them. Children would all live with people who loved them. What a world. More forests would be planted and protected. All the beaches, pools, and parks would belong to everyone. There would be no clubs or places that kept some people out. Friendship, kindness, and generosity would be worth more than money. People would take care of the planet and animals and plants. Nobody would throw trash on the ground or in the ocean or make the air dirty. If kids ran the world, people would have religious freedom and nobody would punish them or call them names. Everyone would learn the happiness of being thankful. Even if they were busy, people would remember to stop to see the beauty of a sunset or a rainbow. All over the world, people would feel safe with one another. If kids ran the world, people would live in peace together. No more hate. Everybody would learn how to forgive. If kids ran the world, would these things be possible? Yes, we think so. Because kids know that everyone can learn to share. Kids know how to try to do their very best. And kids know that the most important thing in the world isn't money or being king or queen or pushing other people around. It's love, giving it, sharing it, showing it. And that's why if kids ran the world, we'd make it a wonderful place for everyone to live. And then there's some information about certain things that children like you are doing in the world to make it a better place to live. If you'd like to check this book out, it's available here at our library. You can give me a call if you want to place it on hold. It's called If Kids Ran the World by Leo and Diane Dillon. All right. I have a poem, and then we're going to do our craft for today. Okay? The poem is called I Can Be a Pal by Kristen Smith. Do you know what a pal is? P-A-L. A pal. I might call my very best friend Beth my pal. Or I might call a very new friend a pal. Or perhaps even a stranger my pal or my buddy. But you can be a pal. Being a pal means to be a friend. All right, so I can be a pal. Let's read I Can Be a Pal. I can be a pal by smiling at you. I can be a pal when you feel blue. I can be a pal who is honest and kind. I can be a pal when you are in a bind, when you're in some kind of trouble. I can be a pal and say please and thank you. I can be a pal when no one else wants to. I can be a pal every single day. I can be your pal. What do you say? I'd be happy to be your friend. I would love to be your friend. You can visit me at the library while we're open. You could send me an email at april@janadenlibrary.org. You could post on our Facebook page if you make the craft with us. Or if you just have something you'd like to share, you can find us by searching Janaden Hunt Public Library on Facebook. We're the only one in the world. You won't find a different one. All right, would you like to see our craft today? We're going to make a helping hand. And mine says April's helping hand. And then it says I can help. And I have put different people that I can help. However, this is your craft. So you can change that. You can title it anything you want. And you can, instead of writing who you could help, you could write down the things you could do to help others. In fact, I think that's what I'll do with the one we make together today. I'm going to tilt my camera down just a wee bit so that you can see what I'm doing. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you what we need today. I have a piece of construction paper, any color. I have a piece of just plain white paper. Doesn't have to be plain white paper. I am going to trace my hand on it, and you will trace yours. So just a paper you can see your pencil tracing on. I have scissors to cut with. I have a pencil to trace my hand with. I have a glue stick to glue my hand, my traced hand onto my other paper. And then I have just a plain Sharpie to write my title and my choices on my fingers on here with. You don't have to do that. I'll put this down to see if that helps. You really don't have to do that. You could use crayon or pencils or anything that you have at home. If you don't have a Sharpie, I grabbed the Sharpie out of my bin. All right, I have a plain white piece of paper. I'm going to fold it in half and then cut it in half. Because I only need half of it for my hand. You might even need less if you have an itty bitty little hand. My hand isn't very big for a grown up. It's not. And yours might be super tiny. All right. I'm going to trace my hand on this half. Don't get rid of this one. We'll need it in a minute. Okay, so you see my hand down on the paper. I'm a lefty, so I put my right hand on the paper. If you are a righty, you might want to put your left hand down and trace it. But I am not a righty. I am a lefty. So I'm going to trace my hand. I hope you can see this at home. Just going around it. Parents of little ones, you'll of course be tracing their hands for them. Sometimes it's a little easier to trace those tiny hands if you give yourself a little extra space around, because they get a little wiggly, don't they? A little ticklish, a little wiggly. Don't let this be a frustrating craft for you, mamas and dads. It's not meant to be. I'm going to put my pencil up in my basket because that's all I needed my pencil for. And as you can see, there's my hand. So now I'm going to take my scissors and cut my hand out. That takes a little bit of time. Might take you less time, boys and girls, because your hands are much smaller. Maybe. Maybe it is. All right, I have 2 fingers cut out so far. Maybe right now you could use this time to think about what you want to put on your helping hand. Do you want to put the people you would like to help in your life? Like maybe parents or teachers, preschool teachers, ministers, grandparents. Grandparents are great people to help. And what about your siblings, your brothers and sisters? Maybe you could help them. Or maybe you could write on there the things you could do to help others. Sometimes that's just taking care of yourself, like putting your own toys away at home. Really help out your adult at home, your grown-up at home. If you pick up after yourself, if you put your shoes where they belong. You might not be able to hang up your own coat right now, though, because maybe you're not tall enough. But you could certainly pick up your own toys, put your books away, put your shoes away. Make sure that your clothes make it to your hamper and they're not just laying on the floor beside the hamper like my son likes to do. Oh, yes, he does. Makes me crazy. Right beside the hamper. You could do that. You could make your bed. Lots of ways that you could help out your grown-ups at home. All right. I'm going to take my hand and put my scrap paper in my basket because I don't need it. Now, remember I said keep this. The reason we're going to do that is I'm going to use it as a scrap piece of paper to put my hand on top of to put glue on my hand. So, I don't need my scissors anymore either. I do need my glue stick. So, I know it's hard to see, but my hand is on the paper, and I'm going to use the glue stick and put glue all over my hand. My traced hand. Yes, yes, yes. There we go, there we go. Okay. I have plenty of glue. Don't need the glue anymore. I'll put that in my basket too. And I don't need this paper anymore either. So it goes in the basket. And now I need to take my very gluey glue stick hand, glue stuck hand, and put it wherever I want it. You could put it straight. I like to put mine at a little angle. Glue side down and smooth it out. There's my hand. And now I need to think about this. I'm going to put Miss April's helping hand at the bottom of my paper. Yes, I am. Or my helping hand, or whatever your name is. You could write, let me see, I have a friend named Gentry. Maybe Gentry's watching today. You could write Gentry's helping hand, or Lucas's helping hand, or, oh gosh, there's so many of you wonderful kids at home who might be watching. Nora's helping hand. Are you watching, Nora? You could put that. I'm going to write Miss April's helping hand real quick. And I will show it to you. All right, do you see my title? Miss April's helping hand. And here at the top, I'm going to write, I can help. I'll show you that in a second too. I can help. answers are going to be much different than yours, whether they are people or things we can do, because I am not a little kid anymore. So I had put people on this one, and I wrote my children. I can help my children. Yeah, you don't have children, right? I do. I can help my coworkers. You probably don't have coworkers either, but I'm a grown-up, so I do. I can help my friends. You can help your friends. I wrote I can help my mom. You can help your grown-ups at home. And then I wrote I can help anyone I see in need. You could do that as well. On this hand, I'm going to write what I can do to help. So, I can help with homework. Yes, I can. I can help with homework. Do you know what else I can do? I'm a librarian. Yeah. I can help our patrons find books. So I'm going to write patrons choose books. Choose is probably a better. Patrons. I can help patrons choose books. And I put a happy face there because I really love books. What else could I do to help? I think I can help my community by picking up trash I see outside my house in my neighborhood. I'm going to write, I can help by picking up litter. How else can I help? What other ways could I, Miss April, youth librarian, be helpful? Do you know how else I can help my community, my country even? Our world, our planet. I can help our planet by conserving resources. That means I can shut off lights when I leave the room. Can you shut off lights when you leave the room? Maybe you can't reach the light switch yet to do that, but that's understandable. But I can. I can help by conserving resources. So I can turn off lights. I can use less natural gas to heat my house by keeping it a little bit cooler. I walk to work often. Yes, I do. So I conserve resources by limiting the amount of gasoline I use. I can recycle. Yeah, it helps keep us from cutting down more trees if we recycle the paper that we throw away. And we generate a lot of paper trash. Yes, we do. And finally, I need one more way of helping. What could I do to be helpful? Well, if you ask me, I think one of the best things that we can do to be helpful is just to be kind. Be nice to each other. Smile at a stranger. A little difficult to see through the mask, I know, but if you're outside, smile at a stranger. Say hello. I can help by being kind. All right, I've got them all on there. I can help by being kind. I can help by conserving resources. I can help by picking up litter. I can help patrons choose books. And I can help with homework. All right, there is my helping hand, Miss April's helping hand right there. Thank you, my friends, for joining me today for story time. I will be back in a week to have a new story time with you. I will have a book planned. I will have 1 to 2 songs and another transition activity and a brand new craft. So, I'll see you in a week. Bye-bye.